I'm just a little bunny, nothing to see here, so I'm glad I'm just a rabbit bunny thingy, because I'm not a duck, because I know Oddball throws ducks, so I go hippity hoppity hippity hop instead of quack quack, because Oddball throws ducks who go quack quack, so I'm just a bunny.
Greetings, Earthlings. It's Shane with Oddball Cards. In your time, it is June 4, 2023. If you're new to the channel, please take a second, hit that back button, find something else to do. Maybe go do some real trout fishing like Slim, my buddy Gradeworthy. I'm not a fisherman. Those are the only trout I might be catching. All right, you've been warned. All right, this week the players of the week were Julio Rodriguez in the American League and Jake Meyer, an old rookie whose parallels I got last year and mocked them. I did get Topps redemptions finally in the mail. One of them is a PC guy, which if you don't know this about me, I'm a little bit on the cheap side when I collect. This was not a guaranteed auto. It was out of probably my sixth box of, well, let's be honest, it's probably more like eighth box of Heritage High 2021. And here's that surprise I was telling you about, Kurt. This is out of Heritage Minor, I think also 2021. It took me a while to get these turned in. Well, there's your surprise. I ruined it. It's coming your way, Kurt. All right. This week also, or about a week ago, roughly, if you haven't checked out Rad Dad and B-Dog, and Where's B-Dog, excuse me, family channel, passionate collectors, I'm telling you, I can be nice, but don't tell Glenn the Hedgehog, but this is coming his way. You can't pass up a rookie auto of an active player for $5. I'm a huge Bobby Witt fan. I'm gonna knock on wood and shake the camera. Pick this up. He was doing this to support someone in the community, and that's just who Dad is. Rocky, you rock. Picked me up a nice Jared Kelenic rookie variation at a stadium club. And my guy, Wander Franco Crusade. I don't know what kind of prism this is. The sparkly checkerboard, we'll call it. All right. I came across David Pert. You're a good friend, Rocky. I'd have you over for dinner. That was my criteria when we were making wedding invitations, is you get carried away. This was 12 years ago. But you get carried away and you go, what, should I invite them? Should I invite them? And I don't have much common horse sense, you younger folks. That was a nice term. Doesn't sound like it. But common horse sense says, if I wouldn't have you over for dinner, I wouldn't trust you with my cards, my cat, my collection, etc. All right, we're going back to the well. 2023. Kurt Snyder has been very bossy. He said, you open more of this, so I had to go find some more. This is actually the last one of my first stash off Topps. Tristan Casas, rookie. Singa, rookie. Spencer Torkelson, who I've jinxed all to high heaven. Alec Burleson, rookie. Gunnar Henderson, rookie. Joshua Baez. Marcos Cabrera first. All right, not in the tiers we want, but here is Luis Angel Acuna Chrome first and a Josue de Paula Chrome first. That is an actual TTM'd Ted Gianolis. I just do that to entertain you guys, not to make fun of things that are hard to pronounce. From my good guy, Jersey. All right, David Pert. I found him dancing in a toga. He sort of summoned me via time machine, and I was like, David, what's going on? This place is all shimmery. You're dancing in a toga beside the creek. He said, well, I wanted to use the time machine to find where Fear Inoculum was first written. I was like, dude, I think you went too far back. Like, this is somebody's dream or head or daydream or however Tool writes songs. There's a beautiful chrome Oswald Peraza. Those Yankees need to consolidate some of those young infielders into somebody to help Aaron Judge. There's some foreshadowing for you. Dylan Jorge, Anthony Peguero first, paper, Ruben Santana, first paper. All right. This is actually somebody in the, I think it's first or second tier. Look at that. This is a box. All right. Tamar Johnson out of 299. It's clearly the Unicorn Sparkle Dust variation. And a Spencer Jones. All right. Talking about the Yankees is paying off. And it's some foreshadowing. All right. I said to David, this place is all shimmery. Did Kurt Snyder put you up to this? This place is weird. I can see people like almost driving by, but they're where they're supposed to be, and I'm in a weird window to the other worlds. Hi, Chris and Denise. Hi, Miss Fredericks, my third grade teacher. David said, you need to find more peace in your life, Oddball. I said, what are you talking about? It's like, you're always on the go. We are, shout out to my good friend Bob. Keeping his family in my thoughts and prayers. His boy's going through some health stuff. Family just got the generic, now the whole family is sick thing going on. Alright. I did have to thank my third grade teacher when I saw her for not giving up on me. I know it's hard to believe, but I was a bit of a spaz. I do remember, even with her, as much as she loved me, spending some time with my nose in the corner because I couldn't stop practicing making whistling sounds during reading time. Kristen Yelich. This is a beautiful prospect of Oscar Colas. Where do we put beautiful prospects? Over Cliff Floyd. We love you, Cliff Floyd. All right, Marco Luciano. Yener Fernandez, first paper. Ariel Almonte, first paper. A chrome prospect of Yordani de los Santos. And our first Bowman chrome is of Zach Geloff. Never heard of you, Zach, but thanks for coming. All right. Sunday is often Q&A day. Our first question comes from Vintage Card Steve. And what is he doing? He's throwing one of my favorite song lyrics back at me. I woke up and walked 1,000,000 miles today. I've been looking up and down for you. All this time, it still feels just like yesterday that I walked 1,000,000 miles with you. Why is Steve saying that? This has been a weird memory-laden week. That's a Foo Fighters song. My wife and I love the Foo Fighters. The lyrics brought back some. My father passed in 2002, and Steve asked, did you and your dad follow baseball together? Baseball has always been sort of a solitary thing, whether it was a kid, box scores at the kitchen table. This is a Sights on September Jackson Chorio. And I put that up there. Serve it the big weird hairy arm flying through. Marcus Lee sang paper first. Vincent Perozzo first chrome. And How You Lee first chrome. It's been a solitary thing. I used to go to games by myself at Camden Yards. Really even felt like that was my happy place. And it kind of, I had even more hard time than David was talking about slowing down. And I thought to myself, this is back when Camden was packed. Oscar Gonzalez, Vaughn Grissom, Logan Ohape, James Outman rookies. Look at all these rookies. Aranda. There's our player of the week. Julio Rodriguez. Our Bowman Scouts Top 100 Brooks Lee, number 23. So, Vintage Card Steve and everyone else, I hope you do get to collect with your son. Not something my dad and I did, but we would talk for hours about it. It was during the second Jordan three-peat. We'd meet for lunch after we'd gotten over that awkward hump of trying to hang out together. Here's our first Bowman Chrome of Lazaro Montes. I don't think he's anywhere on my tiers, sadly. But that's alright. Happens, right? Oh, here it is. Nope. I'm looking at someone named Gonzalez from Seattle in the second tier. Alright. We love you, Steve. Shout out to all the dads. Not just Rad Dad and Where's B-Dog, but all the father-son collectors. You guys rock. Next question comes from Lewis S. Did you see that Wander Franco leads the league with a 3.6 WAR? I told you the Rays would take over the world. Ha ha. Ha ha. Now you'll all pay. Lewis S., that's not really a question. You come across as a little rude. Here's Oswald Peraza, one of those 20,000 Yankee outfielders I was talking about. Garrett Mitchell, we saw him before. Shout out to Kurt Snyder. Nolan Gorman, Vlad Guerrero Jr., Michael Harris II. Our Rookie of the Year favorite is Gunnar Henderson. Where am I putting you? I'm going to put you up here. Ugh. Xavier Isaac, first paper. Ryan Clifford, first paper. Jace Bowen, first paper. I'm running out of space here. Good. We got 2 firsts in our last pack. Ricardo Perez, Edward Julian, both first Bowman Chromes. Knock the camera. Shout out to Chris from Canada and Kurt. They love to mock me. All right. Our Yankee watch. Joey Gallo is not hitting 300. Former Yankee. Josh Donaldson came back, hit 2 home runs. Giancarlo Stanton and Judge were in the lineup the other night. The Booty Shakers helped produce this episode with their cover of Celebration at the End of the World. In parentheses, Adley Rushman and Corbin Carroll, 1.9 WAR. As usual, no hedgehogs were harmed in the filming of this video. Toodles. I said a testing. I still sound like a frog. Glenn the Hedgehog.